Welcome back to Charectify. Have you ever made a small mistake and couldn't stop thinking about it for hours? Or even days? Maybe you said something awkward in a conversation, or a task didn't go as planned, and now your mind keeps replaying it over and over. You tell yourself, I should have done better. I always mess things up. Why am I like this? And no matter how much others tell you it's not a big deal, you can't seem to let it go. You're not alone. Many of us are our own worst critics, holding ourselves to impossibly high standards that we would never expect from others. But have you ever stopped to wonder, why do I treat myself this way? One reason is that we often set unrealistic expectations for ourselves. We expect perfection, and when we fall short, even slightly, it feels like failure. Instead of appreciating our efforts, we focus only on what we did wrong, convincing ourselves that we're not good enough. It's like being stuck in a loop. No matter how much we achieve, our mind always finds something to criticize. Another reason? We've been conditioned to believe that being hard on ourselves is the way to improve. Somewhere along the way, we learned that self-criticism pushes us to do better. But in reality, constantly beating yourself up doesn't make you grow, it makes you exhausted. Instead of motivating you, it drains your confidence, making you afraid to even try. And then there's the fear of judgment. We worry that if we don't hold ourselves to high standards, others will see our flaws and think less of us. So, we become our own toughest critics, convincing ourselves that if we just push harder, we can avoid failure and rejection. But the truth is, most people aren't thinking about our mistakes nearly as much as we think they are. While we're overanalyzing, they've already moved on. So, how do you stop being so hard on yourself? First, pay attention to the way you talk to yourself. If a friend made the same mistake, would you criticize them the way you criticize yourself? Probably not. You'd tell them, it's okay, it happens, you'll do better next time. So why not show yourself the same kindness? Instead of saying, I'm so stupid for messing up, try, I made a mistake, but that doesn't define me. The words you use matter more than you realize. Second, start recognizing progress instead of just perfection. We tend to ignore small wins because they don't feel big enough. But progress isn't always about big, dramatic achievements. It's about small steps forward. If you only measure success by perfection, you'll always feel like you're falling short. But if you start noticing your growth, even in tiny ways, you'll see that you're doing better than you think. Third, learn to let things go. Not every mistake needs to be analyzed. Not every situation needs to be replayed 100 times in your head. When you catch yourself overthinking, ask, will this matter a month from now? If not, remind yourself that you're human and move forward. And most importantly, remind yourself that self-worth isn't about never making mistakes. It's about how you treat yourself after you make them. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy of kindness, love, and respect. And that includes the kindness you show yourself. So, have you ever felt like you're too hard on yourself? What helped you break that habit? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Charectify. The world is already tough enough. Don't make it harder by being your own worst enemy.